What if I told you that beneath all the gaudy lights, well-rehearsed words, and carefully staged dramatic sequences, Byeon Seok and Kim Yoon might be going through something very real? Fans have been discussing it for weeks after a series of behind-the-scenes films showed moments so delicate, sly, and unguarded that it felt less like acting and more like a secret love story unfolding. We've selected the cutest, most adorable things that might convince you that these two are more than just co-stars. So make sure to watch this video through to the very end. It all began with a stretch and a simple smile. In a behind-the-scenes photo, Seok leaned back comfortably, and fans recognized the way his smile stretched across his face. This was not an actor's contrived charm, but the soft, unforced smile of a man enjoying the company of someone lovely. Kim Yoon was that someone in the end. His eyes were on her for a fraction of a second too long, and his posture eased in a way that didn't look manufactured. For supporters, there was the first red flag, or perhaps, the first love flag. But then came the moment that really set the internet on fire. In another video, Seok leaned in a little bit and stroked Yoon's hand. If this had been included in the scene, it would have gone unnoticed. But the way he looked around instantly, to the left and right, as if to make sure no one else had noticed, was invaluable. Fans claimed that he looked like a schoolboy caught stealing candy in class. But the candy was just a quick look from the person sitting next to him. The combination of assertiveness and meekness made the entire fandom swoon. Their chemistry was only emphasized by their prior crises. In one especially famous rainy street scene, Seok pulled Yoon into his arms with such pure compassion that fans couldn't tell if they were watching a contrived moment or a true embrace. His protective stance, the way he sheltered her, and the warmth in his eyes all demonstrated authenticity. Fans all throughout the world immediately exclaimed, "This is not acting, this is love." And when the Blu-ray release gave us a wealth of behind-the-scenes content, the theory only got stronger. In one now famous video, Seok casually placed his arm around Yoon's shoulders while she stood trembling in her green dress, soaked from the rain. More than the embrace itself, what won her over was the way he looked at her. His target was not struck by a man's eyes. It was the expression of the guy holding the individual in front of him. In a silent confession, as admirers called it, love spoke louder than words. There are more hints, of course. Fans who witnessed them both wearing matching wristbands at various public gatherings fueled rumors about couple items. During a press conference, Seok was questioned about his dream lover. He looked at Yoon before responding, "Someone who makes me laugh even in the toughest days." Yoon was ready to chuckle when she hid her face in embarrassment. Could this be a coincidence? Or the telepathic spontaneity that only true lovers have? Then the mystery of Instagram surfaced. Late at night, Seok posted a selfie from a charming cafe, and a few hours later, Yoon posted a photo of herself from what looked to be the same spot. Despite the absence of locations or tags, fans quickly pieced everything together. A secret date, perhaps. Supporters think so, and the evidence is hard to refute. Currently, Seok and Yoon both formally insist that they are only colleagues, but informally, their cunning little gestures, smiles, and actions all send a different message. Every spontaneous giggle, seductive look, and behind-the-scenes video feels like a fresh chapter in a romance that might be real. Therefore, whether or not Byeon Seok and Kim Yoon formally announced their relationship, they have already given us something priceless. A love tale that feels even sweeter than the dramas they appear in. And the funniest part of all, no matter how often you see it, Seok's cheeky little glance around after brushing her hand never fails to make you smile. You can only imagine what will happen next if this is how they behave when they think no one is watching.